Hey everyone, Corey from CJ's here. Today we're going to be installing our Ford Performance Grille onto this 19 Ford Ranger. As many of you know, over in Europe they were able to get the Ford Ranger Raptor. Now if you're like me, you'd like to be able to get your hands on one, but the US doesn't carry that model, and unfortunately we just don't know when they will. One thing we can do is get a lot of the parts from their models over in Europe here in the US. So for example, we have the Ford Performance Grille here, which is the exact same style as the Ranger Raptor grille. And the good thing about it is it's a direct fit for our 19 to 22 Ford Rangers, so it'll make for an easy install. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So to start things off, we're going to go ahead and remove this plastic trim panel up here by removing the 4 clips and the 2 bolts that hold it in. After the clips and the 2 bolts are removed, we're going to pull from the front of the panel here to release it from the clips. Next part of the process is removing this plastic cover that goes over the hood latch. Start off with this 8mm bolt here. And then on the other side, there's a plastic clip. Next, to get this plastic shield out, we're going to go ahead and remove the 4 Torx bit screws. There's 2 on either side. And next we have 2 10mm bolts at the top of the grille. Alright, now with all the hardware removed, we're going to go ahead and unplug this gray connector here. Move that guy out of the way. And then we'll be able to pull this shield up with a little bit of persuasion. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove all of the clips. So basically you have a couple clips on the bottom here and then 1 on either side. You're going to want to push down on the clip with like a flat head and then pull on the grille gently. And just kind of work yourself down here, working the grille out slowly. So the grille's off, we're going to go ahead and put the new grille on, but before doing so, I'm going to go ahead and put this plastic shield back on because it's a lot easier to get in and out when the grille's not on. With the new grille here, just go ahead and clip everything back into position. Alright, let's go ahead and put our hardware back in. Now that everything's plugged in, bolted up, we're going to go ahead and put the last piece on. As you can see, installing a grille onto these Rangers is a simple task to do. Give yourself about an hour and you should be able to knock it out with no problems. It's time to drop a gear and disappear, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, check out cjponyparts.com for all your Ranger part needs.